What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Pause Reset Play. Right now we're checking out one of the new weapons you can get as part of the April update. This is the Taken Shotgun, Stolen Will. This is a drop that you can get in the Winter's Run Strike. It has to be the Taken version, of course, making this weapon pretty rare since that strike doesn't usually come up very often. Looking at the perks, the drops obviously they're going to vary, or the upgrades are going to vary from drop to drop, but the one I got here, it seems to be pretty good. I think it seems like it could be useful in both PvP and PVE. This weapon here has the rangefinder, and it also has other perks to increase the range of the weapon, which is very important, of course, in Crucible. It also seems to have pretty good impact. Rate of fire is awesome for this weapon, and it also has some different upgrades here as well that can increase the impact. So overall, I think it's a pretty well-rounded weapon. Usually a shotgun is either PvP or PvE. This here seems to be a weapon that, while it's not necessarily a best in one category, it's pretty well-rounded, and I think is useful in both game modes. Let's take a look at it. You know, the look is great. I think the weapon design looks really cool. The scope is pretty neat. Obviously, this is not going to give you an idea of the overall power of the weapon here, because we are just in patrol on the moon. But you get an idea. You know, the reload is pretty fast, and you can imagine if you have some perks that increase shotgun reload speed, this thing could be pretty beastly. I've also seen other folks say that they can get this in full auto, which is awesome. Yeah, that's cool. So buy main grab. And it really just depends on the role you get. I kind of like the one I got just because, you know, having the rangefinder and being able to increase the range makes this thing viable in Crucible. But, and you know, I think overall it really kind of depends on what other drops you have. Chances are, if you're a PvP player, you may already have an awesome shotgun. You know, I wouldn't necessarily say this is a tier 1 shotgun. So more than likely... Wait, what happened there? Whoops. Kind of got lost. Yeah, so more than likely you probably already have a weapon that is better than this for Crucible. But if not, you know, I think this is one that you may want to use. Plus, just it looks cool. Likewise, I think for PvE, really it kind of depends on your loadout. For me, I tend to use the raise lighter. I don't have any ammo right now, but I tend to use the exotic solar sword. So in my case, it may not be all that useful to combine that with a shotgun. More often than not, I'm using a sniper rifle for my secondary. But again, if you want to have a weapon that looks cool, I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have an upgrade, or maybe it does for a role, but I'm surprised that it doesn't have an upgrade damage versus taken enemies. I think that would make this a lot more attractive in certain scenarios. But my personal review of the weapon, you know, while it may not be a tier 1 weapon in any category, I think it's not bad in any either. So, you know, for one of the new weapons, definitely one of the ones you want to try to get. If not for anything else, just for bragging rights, because it is pretty rare in my opinion. If you want to use it in Crucible as well, I'm sure you can have success with it. But really, it all falls back to, hey, do I have a weapon that's better than this? You know, and I think for most full-time or heavy PvP players, they probably have a shotgun that's their go-to. So, with that being said, if you like this video, let me get a like or a thumbs up. If I can get 10 likes on this video, that'd be amazing. If there's a certain video you guys want to see, let me know in the comments as well. If you've gotten this weapon, you know, let me know in the comments what your role was and your impressions. And as always, thanks for watching.